Are you an investor looking for premium market opportunities? Presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
Good morning and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel, live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney, Australia. Now looking to the Australian share market today, and it's set to surge. That's after Wall Street witnessed a big rebound in overnight trade. Global sentiment rose marginally after the Bank of England said it would step in to ease distressed bond markets. The latest SPI futures indicate that the ASX 200 will open 113 points higher, or 1.75% higher this morning. On Wednesday, the benchmark index closed 0.5% lower at 6,462 points. Now looking to some business news from this morning now, and global software company Nuix has advised that ASIC has started civil proceedings in the federal court against the company and its directors during the period the 18th of January 2021 to 21st of April 2021. ASIC alleges that aspects of the company's market disclosure in that period contravened provisions of the Corporations Act and also ASIC Act, and that the relevant directors breached their duties in respect of that disclosure. In particular, ASIC claims that the company's disclosure of its annualised contract value and statutory revenue performance as against forecasts was deficient. Nuix denies the allegations and intends to defend the proceedings. Moving on, and AGL is set to close Loy Yang by 2035. The company announced it will accelerate the closure of the coal-fired power station in Victoria by a decade. AGL also updated its financial 2023 earnings guidance for underlying net profit between $200 million and $230 million, and EBITDA between $1.25 billion and $1.45 billion. Meanwhile, Iress today downgraded their full-year segment profit for financial year 2022. It's expected to be in the range of $166 million to $170 million on a constant currency basis. In August, Iress guided that segment profit in constant currency would be at the bottom of the range of $177 million and $183 million. Now, NPAT is expected to be in the range of $54 million to $58 million as a result of the updated outlook for segment profit. The previous guidance range for NPAT was $63 million to $72 million. Meanwhile, their current Chief Executive, Andrew Walsh, is set to retire next week, with Marcus Price to resume the role on the 3rd of October. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Build better relationships, get connected, heard and noticed. We always believe in getting you the best. Kalkinemedia's growing platform, Kalkine TV, helps you connect to an inquisitive audience from across the globe. Interact in a trusted environment. Showcase your brand on Kalkine TV in a seamless and effective manner. We connect and curate content as per your business needs. So why wait? Write to us at guestteam@kalkine.com.au.
Welcome back to the ASX Breakfast Report, taking a quick look at the global markets now. And over on Wall Street, the Dow Jones was up 1.9%. The S&P 500 gained 2% and the Nasdaq ended 2.05% higher. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose 0.2%, the FTSE was up 0.3%, and the CAC gained 0.2%, with the DAX ending 0.4% higher. Oil prices rose yesterday, and that's after the US fuel inventory figures showed larger than expected drawdowns and a rebound in consumer demand. WTI crude rose 4.5% to $82.06 a barrel. Brent crude is at $89.22 a barrel. That's up 3.4% on the day. Gold prices received a boost, and that was because of the softer US dollar. Spot gold gained 2% to $1,660 an ounce. US gold futures rose 2.04% to $1,659 an ounce. Well, that's all for ASX The Breakfast Report this morning here at Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading. Stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. I'm Rachel, signing off for now.